I had a coworker ask me what I did for like my spiritual meditation. And I thought it was I love working with her. I just do. I just love her soul. Spiritually, we just like understand each other. It's just great. I do indeed. But it came to me. I told her, when it comes to me and my spiritual, meditation, because she asked me, she's like, when do you speak with God? How do you? And I was like, man, baby, I speak to God all day, every day. God be speaking to me all day, every day, every single day, all day, all day. I find God in everything I do, everything I do. Everything I do. And my spiritual meditation is through music, through my inner prayer, and just connecting with nature and my surroundings and clouds and synchronicities and patterns of vehicles and cars and like I said, like in a few videos of my other TikTok, like I almost feel like Neo on Matrix, like the way I view life and life around me, that 111, as I said, that it's such an experience. Like I'm making art with life now. We are now coexisting and co-creating. And by the grace of God, that's just how I operate. That's how I meditate spiritually throughout my day, all day. And anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. And that's what I'm here for, to help people get to that place in life where you stop overthinking, you stop questioning yourself, you stop living your life to make others happy, but you learn to make yourself happy. You stop not being authentically true to yourself and start loving yourself, and we've just created a world where they just want you to be XYZ. And if you don't, well, you're gonna end up on the side of the fence with me. And I get it. It's a hard one. So, it's one of those things. It's just a matter of what kind of life you want to experience. And for me personally, I enjoy my life, just flowing. And yeah, I might not have, the nicest things or this and that materialistic things wise, but I don't yearn for those things. That's not something I've ever yearned for. And I never will yearn for. Those are not important to me. What's important to me is finding a soul family that loves me unconditionally as I am, right? To find people in my life that are being completely genuine and truthful with me. Right? And not taking the bribes, not taking the payouts, not doing all that crap. That's my important. Things like that are important to me. Right? And seeing as I live in a world that is constructed basically on lies and it surrounds me, the only peace that I find is my peace with God and knowing that He surrounds me and He's with me all the time and we're in constant communication. And so that helps me just make it through my day. And so she asked me about church and I was like, I absolutely do not go to church, and who knows what the future holds, but I know in the past, my experiences at church, I'm not really too happy with, quite frankly, and I'm 100% sure that I have been TI'd by different types of church groups. And I know that is very much a part of my story, for years upon years. And it breaks my heart to know what the religious groups are doing, whether it's on the grand scale, the medium scale, the front scale, or the back scale behind closed doors. I'm well aware of all different scales, right? And so because I know that, and I know that I've been targeted by religious communities and different cults, I'm not too happy with them. I'm a little bit disappointed, to say the least. Because I have so many people in my life that claim to be very religious people, and they have done very, 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 very bad things. Very, very bad things. And I'm not here to call out shots, but what I do know is what I know. And so if you are part of a church and you feel like, that's genuine and they're teaching you how to connect with God intimately and go into the world and sow good seeds and treat people right, then that's a church you want to be a part of. But I just haven't found one of those quite yet. The things that I find very disheartening is I don't understand why they don't talk about spiritual warfare. I don't understand why they don't talk about loving thy brother, loving thy sister, not judging. I don't understand why they don't talk about ego. And so these are all things that are interesting to me, And so that was my answer in reference to that. I am the church. The church resides in me. Anywhere I go, I am with God, and He is the church, is the way I see it. And so we are at church together all day, every day. We are in communion all day, every day. We are intimately connected. And I've also realized that wherever I go, the home lies within me. Because that's a whole nother thing in reference to not feeling like you have a place or a home. And I'm pretty sure there's probably a lot of people out there that can resonate with that too. And you have to get to the realization that the home and your heart lies within you. You are the home. You are the home. Anywhere you go is your home, you know? And you just have to figure out, I'm trying to figure out the best way to say it. I don't know. I just feel like when you connect with God intimately, like I made a video yesterday, when you connect with Him and you recognize that His will is now your will and nothing supersedes that because you have connected and you walk as close as you possibly can righteously to Him, not saying you're perfect, not by any means, and you recognize that all of your previous seasons in your life, addictions, betrayal, lies, wrong career fields, manipulation, all this stuff, social conditioning, not being a great parent, you know, just all these different things are all a part of your walk to lead you up to meeting God in the trenches while you're down in the guts and you're walking through HELL in darkness. Like, I'm so used to spiritual warfare and walking this, like, it cracked me up that I said that last night. I mean, it literally is just another day at the office at this point in the venture. Because I've just come to realize that this is my life, this is a part of my purpose, and it is my calling. And it is what it is. It is what it is. And I think once you get to the place of recognizing that it is what it is, whatever it is you're walking through, and you'll get through it in due time when it's God calls you to get through it, but instead soaking up everything that you're supposed to in the mere season that you're in. Because you're in it for a reason. I can promise you that. You're in it for a reason, and it's up to you what you gain from it. It's up to you. And I choose to gain the knowledge and the wisdom and the humility and the humbleness and the insight and unconditional love and forgiveness and just all these different things. Like, I gain all of these things on a daily basis just because I know of what surrounds me. And I hope this video resonated. Got to 7 minutes. Gosh darn it. I'm a gabber. I love you guys.